So we're continuing on in our conifers. The Montrose Charm is what I wanted to show you here. So Montrose Charm, it's not a Black Hills, it's a semi-columnar. I'm gonna call that a pyramidal white spruce, very beautiful spruce. So I know when these trees have the new growth on them, you know, somebody says, is that a Norway, is that a Black Hills? So this is a Montrose Charm. I really suggest bringing this plant in. It's a great variation for your garden center. Great disease resistant plant. Okay, so what are we seeing here? We're seeing more Fat Albert for next season. Here we have a 7-gallon Austrian, all container grown. So you're not gonna lose this plant. You're not gonna lose this plant. Not gonna lose this. Some Albertas here. You know, these aren't my hottest plants right here. It's more of a landscape grade. Weeping Blues look very nice. There's gotta remember, we're in a growing area, so not every tree grows. It's gotta be straight in the pot. These Weeping Norways are absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So this is something, you throw these on a truck. You know, we understand you don't plant hundreds of this, but 5 or 10 of this in a garden center, this sells. Very disease resistant. Okay, let's look over at what we're, on the right side, we have, what is this, Alex? This is this chickadee birch? That's Parkland pillar, apologize. Yep, that's the other side of those Parkland pillars. Parkland pillar birch, okay? Okay, what I'm looking at here is larger sizes. Here we've got some Norway spruce, a few more Albertas. We've got some Austrian pine. We keep our old crop that we're shipping out of totally separate than our new crop. Everything's totally designated by new crop, old crop. New crop means it's available in June/July. More Canada Reds, 25 gallons. Okay, let's walk down this bed. More Fat Alberts coming on. Crew's leaving here. It's a Friday. It's 4 o'clock. Beautiful plants. Beautiful plants. 5-gallon coral bark. Norway spruce. Let's check this out. See if it's Royal Splendor or if this is Norway. This is Norway, Royal Splendor Norway, NDSU, 25-gallon. Very beautiful, 5 to 6 foot. Here's some Brune Serbian. So we're very careful how we pull these plants, but that's a 4 to 5, 20-gallon Brune Serbian. There's just lots of little nuggets here. That's an economy grade, a Baccarat, 15-gallon, 3 to 4. Here's what do we got? What do we have here? Oh my goodness, Cupersina, 10-gallon, 4 to 5. That's a 10-gallon, or is that a 15-gallon? Let's just see. That's a 15-gallon, 5 to 6. I was incorrect. These look very, very nice. Very nice. This is a very hot variety. Don't know if these are actually on the available list. We'll make sure they are. If you do not see them when you click on this, then you certainly want to talk to your salesman. We saw them in beds 302B. 302B. Okay, you can see this is the Norway spruce for next season coming on. Next season coming on. I'm actually wrong. That's a Royal Splendor, which is a grafted Norway. Okay? Maybe you feel so led to have a twisty baby locust, 15-gallon. There you go. 15-gallon. That's what you get. We see hoop size over here, 7-gallon. These are just coming on. They're on the next season availability, but we certainly could get you some nice 30-36s out of there. Okay? What do we have here? We have Prairie Fire number 10s. Okay? Well rooted. More Canada Reds. What do we have here? Let's take a look at this variety right here. That's going to be an Autumn Blaze 10-gallon. More Autumn Blaze. Autumn Blaze is our best seller for sure. Autumn Blaze. Okay, that's Armstrong Maple number 7. Armstrong Maple. Armstrong Maple's really coming back. It's a strong seller because of Freemanni. Emerald Queen Maple 10 gallons. There's 2 really good rows running through here of Emerald Queen 7 gallons. Somebody has a big landscape job, Goodness gracious. Autumn Blaze, you know, I hope the office knows we have those, but 25 gallon, like a 2.5 inch. That would, that's not a garden center grade right there, but that's definitely a 24-foot, 25 gallon tree. Here, what do we have? Newport plum. This thundercloud. Thundercloud, 15 gallon. Thundercloud, 15 gallons. Real nice, consistent plants. Leaves look good on these. Color looks good on them. We have Canada Red clumps. Then again, here's what we have. Flame Amur maple. That's a 15 gallon multi-stem. Very, very popular. Very popular where it's cold. Okay, so we've missed out a little bit over here. We got let's see here, the Bush's Lace, and that is a, I don't like my tag here, to be honest with you. That is an Engelmann, there you go. Letters coming off there. Engelmann spruce. So that's a weeping Engelmann spruce. It's a grafted variety. I really like this tree. Didn't have any idea what this was on an availability list when I first bought my first plants 15 years ago. I liked it so well, we keep growing it. This is a weeping blue. This is next year's crop. It's got to come on the stake. So we know, yes, I know, the guys are going to be staking this weekend. A lot of things to do this weekend. Okay, so here's we go. We got Norwegian Sunset. If you are in a cold, hardy, or cold area, Norwegian Sunset, Pacific Sunset, very hot varieties. Tatarian maple, Acer Tatarium. It's actually a Trancatum, so I'm sorry about that. It's a Trancatum cross with Platanoides. Okay, what do we have over here? Oregon Green, 7 gallons. So if you just want a little one, like a 30, 36, 7 gallon, container grown, you're not gonna lose it. Can't lose it, container grown. Okay, we know this is long. You can skip ahead if you don't like what you're seeing, but we're still gonna show you the nursery. Very important that we show you what we're sending you. Norwegian, 15 gallon. Autumn Brilliance, 15 gallon. Goodness gracious. Are these pyramidal hornbeam or these Franz Fontaine? Pyramidal hornbeam, 7 gallon, what is that, like 12 feet tall? I'm gonna shift them, and that's gonna cost me $25. So just tell them that you were in block C301A, give you $25 off. If you just tell them Ted said so. Great plant, if you can keep the water in that plant, or we're gonna shift it. Take 25 bucks off it. Okay, these are hoopsai. Love this plant. Absolutely love the color. The hoopsai, these are some of the tightest hoopsais out there. We shear the plant when it's small, and don't like that weed back there. You're looking at one of our dirtiest can yards here because this thing's been pulled out of, so we're not proud of the cleanliness here. It's about as dirty as Sester Farms ever gets. Makes me want to work all night, clean this place up. But we still have good guys and can't burn them out. This is a Franz Fontaine. Very similar to the pyramidal hornbeam, but Franz Fontaine 15 gallon. Those are actually really nice. These need to be suckered up. We'll be coming up here with our meeting here in the next 30 minutes, and I'll bring up in our drive-through the suckering up of the sunburst. You really can't beat this color on a sunburst honey locust. But we always got to make sure we get the suckers off them. That's what you get with a 7 gallon though. It's not this big branched, huge, massive tree. A few more twisty babies in a 10 gallon. A few more Canada Reds. We've got an Acer Platanoides of some kind. Yep. Norwegian Sunset. Trancatum. Sergeant Crabapple. Okay, that's a Sergeant Crabapple on a stick there. That's a 7 gallon. Really nice plants. The leaves look clean on these. Chanticleer pear, 15 gallon, clean leaves. Don't worry about that tree. Yeah, Mexico didn't want to throw this thing away. I understand it, but wow. No, emerald, I have no idea why this tree's there. Very embarrassing. Okay, no idea why that tree's there. It has a killer tag on it, okay, but that's okay. Very, very nice 20 gallon. There's a 20 gallon Crimson King. The caliper's not extra heavy. This is absolutely perfect. This is exactly what I expect. Let's look over right here. Beautiful Sester Dwarf, 10 gallons. We can give you bigger plants. This is next year's crop, but you see how nice these plants are. We can give you bigger plants than this. Let's look at some of the gold nuggets that we have behind us. Okay, what are we looking at? This is a red bud of some kind. Carolina Sweetheart. It's a flamethrower. That's a 10-gallon, flamethrower 10-gallon. Just a few of these, okay? Make your salesman work hard. Tell them that you saw it on a video so you know it's at the nursery, okay? Make him go find it. Okay, there we go. Chanticleer pear, that is not a 7-gallon. Thank you very much. It's embarrassing. 20-gallon. Okay, if you have a landscape job and you need some bigger ones, there's a good chance that it says 20-gallon, 1 3/4, probably 2.5 inch. We could probably find you 5 trees. If you have special job requests, it's no problem. Just talk to your salesman. We'll go out. Doesn't matter if they live on the East Coast. We'll come out there and hunt them down. Whenever we're at the end of our season and ready to go to the next crop, there's all kinds of gold nuggets that we find. And it makes a lot of happy people. There's a Celebration 15-gallon. Well, there's about 5 of these, but look at that. It says they're a 15-gallon, 1.5 inch, but that's all of 1 3/4, 2 inch. Okay, let's look over here. Let's pause for a moment.